Good evening, everyone. Good evening. Preview set off to make sure that relatively smooth. Okay. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, we are car number 18 of 24. So full house in this split. There are 3 splits. So that means there's about 60 people signed up for this, or a bit more than 60 people. Hello there. Drago, how you doing? Cheers. I hope I do as well. 20 seconds. I'll just sit here. Who have we got? Florian. Florian indicated on Thursday night was feeling a bit under the weather, so wasn't racing. Is racing tonight. Leopold, Maris, Mario Budlos, Anthony Cat. See Anthony around. Not familiar with Sander Algarod. Paul Reagan, definitely familiar. As I am with Ronaldo and Luke Vesti. Ronaldo Augusto and Luke Vesti. So, very competitive field. Strength of field of 4.1k. Hence why we're down in car 18. Hey Vito, yeah, it's going to be an absolute difficult one. I don't want to save that setup back. Save the setup, no. Alright. Interlagos qual. Fly and close. Go out and qualify. So yeah, a hard race, but that just means there's a bit more iRating on offer. We managed to get a good result.
All right, Adrian, we've got 2 laps to get the job done, mate. The track temperature's rising. It's now 30 Celsius.
Hopefully in qualifying we can get maybe around the low teens. So somewhere P10 to P15 would be awesome. If we get into the 10, I'm going to be very surprised.
The leader's just done a 110.82. The leader has just done a 110.08. Sector 2 is 1.4 off the pace. The track temperature is increasing. It's now 32 Celsius. Position. You're now 2.5 off the leader's pace. Sector 3 is 0.39 off the pace. Sector 1 is 0.30 off the pace. Fastest lap for Augusto, 110.00. Car ahead has just done a 112.30. That's a new fastest lap for Stenison, 109.75.
Alright, an 11.3 is not terrible. I'm okay, I'm comfortable with an 11.3. Oh, but look at where that put us. Right at the top end of my range where I said I'd be happy, 15th. I don't know if there's anyone who's still got to finish. Oh, Mario, the 16th. Right, look. YouTube says that it's excellent, and thank you very much to 5 of you who are currently viewing. Welcome along. If you haven't seen me before, this is iRacing, is Autódromo José Carlos Pace, and this is 71 laps, just like the real F1 drivers will do later today at this circuit, using the 2022 Mercedes Formula 1 car, the Mercedes-AMG W13 E Performance. As that's the current Formula 1 car in iRacing. Everyone will be in the same car. Open setups. I'm going to be using an iRacing supplied set myself with just a bit of fuel taken out. I tried a 2-stop race and I had a couple of I had a spin. It wasn't great and some damage. But still, I gave the 1-stop a go on Friday night and it worked okay. But I think I'm going back to the 2-stop. I think I'm going to go soft, medium, soft. So run the soft until we feel like we've got till the lap times drop off, and they will. And then switch to the mediums for however many laps it is, till we can get about 35 laps, 30 to 35 laps on a soft stint to the end. So if it's only 10 or so laps to get us to bridge that gap, then we'll just do 10 laps on the mediums. We do have to run the mediums at some point. We have to use both compounds as they do in the real F1. That was all just filling because it's a very short lap round here, so almost everyone's completed. Still got about 15 seconds remaining until the session's. Pretty foggy moment. Not any chance of rain.
That's the end of the session, B18.
P18 in the end. Oh well. slight usage on the track. Only slight usage. Remember exactly what that does to tires. Let's grab our setup. Go soft.
Good luck.
See how we go.
The track temp is 33 Celsius. The air temp is 21. Cold tyres all around, 18th.
Other soft tyres around us.
This will be a standing start. Okay, Adrian, get ready. Go, go, go! Left side, incident in centre S. Left side, you're in the middle. Clear right. Clear all round. Left side. Clear left. Car left. Clear left. Car left. Clear left.
That was rude, Dennis.
Perfect start, mate. This is great.
Well, it looks like Luke may have been one of the... Yeah.
Okay, Adrian, the next car is Idler, car number 17.
That sucks.
The gap behind is now 0.9. P15. Slippy surface flag. You're reeling, Idler in. The gap is 0.32.
Oh, hang on to it, Dennis.
The leader has just done a 113.67. You've just done a 115.12. Come on, we can have this bastard.
Engine, give us a chance.
15th place. The driver in front of us is Wake Zurek, car number 15.
Hello, Michael. Oh. Lucky we didn't netcode Michael there.
That's a new fastest lap for Stenison, 1:13.29. That lap time was 1:14.60. Good lap. That's your quickest so far.
How does Michael still have DRS?
Okay, Adrian, we'll need to pit to refuel by lap 70.
No, we won't, Jim. Shush.
There's an incident in turn 30. We think it might be cat. Yellow flag. Slippery surface flag. New fastest lap for Kerr, 1:13.07. E14. Your lap time was 1:14.22.
Too far behind.
Stay close, there might be a chance here. Yellow flag, there's debris on the track. The leader has just done 1:13.08. Mario, car number 3, is now in the lead. Fastest lap for Kerr, 1:12.81. Car left. Hold your line, clear left, on your left. Still there. He's still there. He's still there. Clear left. Stay between the lines, please, Adrian.
Shit. Sorry, Balash, I was really trying to give you room there. I honestly thought Balash had slightly pulled out of that.
The leader's just
Luke,
1:12.80.
I don't know what to say, mate.
1:12.79. gap to P13. Ahead is now 1.6 seconds. Fastest lap for Kerr, 112.74. The gap behind is now 2.0 seconds. P14, that was at 114.25.
That was a horrid turn 8.
Fastest lap for Mario, 112.70. New fastest lap for Karen, 112.69.
Right. Yeah, and the trouble with that incident happening is, and this is minor compared to being actually out like you are, Luke.
13. The lap time was at 114.46.
I'd made up a heap of ground on the outside.
It's now on softs.
And it would have been fine, but we basically had to stop to avoid that incident, so... Lost me at least two of the places I'd made up with my good start.
That's a new fastest lap for Karen, 112.62.
I don't think so. Maybe inadvertently via the deployment.
That's your best lap in this session.
But deployment shouldn't come into it till 100 kilometers an hour.
The gap to Cat
So-
behind is now 1.2.
Yeah, I mean, I had wheel spin the first couple of races after the update. So I've just lowered the point at which I've got my accelerator down a bit. Where I used to aim for about 60% throttle. I've been going more for 50. But I've also found you need to be super slow on how quickly you apply the throttle.
Okay, Adrian, you're reeling. P12 in. The gap is now 1.1 seconds.
Yeah, I didn't think I was doing anything different either. I mean, if your wheel spins off the line, I'm not sure, but if it's after you get to 100 kilometers you start the wheel spin, then it's definitely the hybrid deploy. Didn't want that. Accidentally went to build, had to go through balanced and attack.
That lap time was 1:13.04. That's your quickest lap in this session.
Yeah, I've just had to pull back on how quickly I accelerate. Like the rate of throttle change, if you know what I mean. Oh,
13th place.
Can't do that. I thought I had a decent quali, and then it put me P18.
That lap was at 1:14.13.
But 4.1k soft, will 4.1k soft.
Cat is closing the gap. It's now 0.34.
Anthony's going to join this party in a second.
Fastest lap for Florian, 1:12.54.
Yeah, sorry for you, mate. Hope you're feeling better after the other day. Chin up. Catch you later.
There's an incident in turn 13. Looks like it's Karen. Car left. Clear left. P12. You've just done a 1:14.19. Come on, that's the stuff. Nice one, Adrian. Car in front of us is Cleese, car number 11, B license, and their rating is 4.1. On your left. Clear car left. Clear left.
Shit, Anthony. You're lucky I have my mirrors turned on, my friend. There's only a catch out of the corner of my eye in the left wing mirror.
Car ahead is Cat, car number 4. Their rating is 5.9. That lap was a 1:15.20. Sector 2 is 1.3 seconds off the pace. The car in front of us is Wake Zurich, car number 15.
this was real life, I might have sent that up behind Anthony. But we saw with Balash what can happen with that.
Car right. Still there. Clear right. Your last lap time was at 1:15.02. Sector 2 is
Michael.
1 seconds off the pace. New fastest lap for Florian, 1:12.50. B15, car left. He's still there. Hold your clear left. Oh, Adrian, come on mate, defend your position.
Geez, that's Balash running to the Formula 1 overtaking guidelines, which don't apply here, by the way. I mean, if you want to put the squeeze on someone with the type of ping I likely have,
The next car is Balash, car number 10, and their rating is 4.3.
then that's your funeral, I think. It's lucky I managed to avoid it there.
The gap to Balash ahead is increasing. It's now 0.9. 15th place.
I feel like I'm driving my heart out. It's only 15th place. Bloody hell, this has got to be a super competitive field. Oh,
Incident in turn 5. You think it might be, please.
that was a bit Behrman-esque, Michael, I'm sorry to say.
Right, clear right.
Probably pushed the defending a little far there.
The gap to Balash in front is now 0.47. V14. Okay, Adrian, the next car is Blake Zurek, car number 15. right. Clear right. The gap to Florian behind is now 5.4, P13. You've just done a 1:15.00. Come on, stick with the bastard.
Florian's on medium. Looks like Florian's on medium downforce as well.
Is pitting from P8. It looks like he'll come out just behind you. Left side, clear left. That was a 1:14.60.
Get past again here, I think.
Ali is getting closer. The gap's now 0. Car left. Still there. Clear left. Car in front is Ali, car number 20.
I think I'm slightly faster than Michael's allowing me to be.
You're reeling Ali in. The gap's now 0.6. Regni is pitting from position 7. We think he'll come out a little way behind you. P14. Alright Adrian, the next car is Wake Zurek, car number 15. Car right, right side's clear. Left side, clear left. The stewards have warned us for cutting the track, keep it between the white lines. We need to give back the time gained.
Idiot.
The next car is Feidler, car number 17.
Ah, that was silly. Very, very silly.
It's a new fastest lap for Karen, 112.15. Veloce ahead is pitting. Veloce is now on softs.
Alright, calm it down, Adrian. Drive some laps.
Is now on softs. The gap in front is now 2.0 seconds. Langer is entering the pits. He's in P6. We think he'll come out just in front of you. Fastest lap for Karen, 111.91. There's a car leaving the pit lane. The track temperature is falling. It's now 31 Celsius. 13th place. That last lap was at 113.70. Sector 2 is 0.9 off the pace. Wake Zurek is now on softs. Okay, Adrian, the next car is Langer, car number 16. The leader, Mario, is pitting. Sander, car number 5, is now leading. The leader is now on softs. Alon is pitting from P5. We should come out just in front of you. Heads up, there's a car rejoining. Gap to Langer ahead is increasing. It's now 3.7. That lap was at 113.80. Muller behind is pitting now. The leader, Sander, is pitting.
So much understeer
car
now.
number 3 is leading the race. Gap to P12. Ahead is increasing. It's now 4.5. The leader is now on softs.
Definitely damaged my fronts with that lock-up. Trying to
Fastest lap
pass
for
Michael.
Karen, 111.85. That lap time was 113.86. Pay attention to track limits, please, Adrian.
No, Jim, shan't. Well, I suppose I should.
The leader has just done a 111.87. The gap to Langer ahead is increasing. It's now 5.9.
Andre's on fresh softs.
Car in front is just posted at 112.22.
Although I don't know that I'd be doing a 112 even with perfect softs.
The gap to E12 ahead is increasing. It's now 7.2. New fastest lap
Late,
for
no
Mario,
blocking.
111.61.
A couple of more laps and I think we'll box.
Behind is now 7.8 seconds.
Grab some mediums for 10 laps or so.
Do something, help me.
Wonder who Michael's behind. Can't see on my relative. Doesn't go far enough. As it is at the moment, I can scroll it down, I suppose. Only on the straight. Although if that was just an incident, you may have dropped down a little further. Oh, Vincente.
That was a 113.91. Car ahead is Raidler, car number 17. E12.
Boxy.
The gap behind is now 4.2. Pit lane speed limit is 80 kilometers
Medium
per hour.
tyres on.
100 meters, 50 meters. Front
Well,
left,
good on
62%. Right rear, 75. There's a car approaching. Watch your car. Right side's clear. Your tyres are cold. Watch your car right. Clear right.
All right. Doesn't set us up too badly.
Okay, Adrian, the next car is Alexandra, car number 24, and their rating is 2.7.
Well, that's handy.
B17. Car in front is Ara, car number 19. Alexandra is now on softs.
Hey Smokey, how you doing?
The gap behind is now 0.33. Car left. Clear left. That's disappointing, but shit happens. Keep pushing. Come on, Adrian.
Ah. Oh, not too bad.
The car in front of us is now Muller, car number 22, and their rating is 2.9. The gap to Muller ahead is increasing. It's now 1.0 seconds.
Nah, mate.
P18, your last lap time was at 1:14.21. The gap ahead is now 0.6. Okay, Adrian, the next car is Para, car number 19.
I think if you're not at the point where a large portion of the driving is second nature, probably also not at the point where minute shifts of the differential are going to be noticeable to you.
It's increasing. It's now 0.7. That lap time was 1:13.66.
Ah. Could have kept it in attack a bit longer.
Clear left. Nice pass.
Thanks, Vincente.
The next car is car number
I appreciate
22,
that.
and their rating is 2.9.
Fair enough.
Alright Adrian, halfway home. Fuel looks good, E16. The gap to Ara behind is increasing. It's now 0.7.
Yep, I've been trying for the last 3 years to learn how to drive this car. I still haven't got around to diffs yet.
The track temperature is decreasing. It's now 28 Celsius. Track limits. You've used half your fuel.
Yeah, I've had some times when I've had damage and I've managed to adjust the diffs so that it's much easier. I remember one, although I think this was in the W12 Road America race where I was had some damage that resulted in a heap of like
Gap to Ara
mid-corner
behind is increasing.
oversteer.
It's now 1.6 seconds.
So just like it suddenly tried to snap on me while I was just cruising through the middle of the corner. I think in that case I went 2 clicks up on mid-diff. I think that was it. And it basically fixed it. Another time I was having some issues on Fuji, I think also due to damage. And Connor, who's often in the
You've just done
my live stream chat,
1:13.94.
told me to up one of the diffs, and I did, and it mostly fixed my problem. But yeah. This is just the iRacing setup with some fuel taken out, which is the
Blue flag.
main setup I like to run.
Blue flag. You cut the track. Keep it nice and tidy. Please, Adrian.
Take that off track.
Blue flag. Look out for the pit speed limit. 100 meters. 50 metres. Front left, 92%. Left rear, 95. There's traffic behind, take care. The car in front of us is Alexandra, on your right. Blue flag. Clear right.
Yeah, I think if I was gonna, if I'd had some time, or if I'd put aside some time to fiddle with it, I think I just want a little bit more turn, a little bit more front end. But apart from that, the iRacing set seems good to me. They're always made safe, so they always have a bit of understeer.
P20.
Setup shops, majors, do.
Okay, Adrian, the next car is Weber, car number 23.
BRS do.
Their rating is 2.7.
I know Apex do not. The iRacing Open Wheel Hub Discord has an archive of Ben Fuller, who was the community manager before me, and also the pro for Apex, or the setup maker for Apex Race Academy. He archived all his setups that he built for Apex, well after they stopped selling them, obviously.
You're reeling Weber in. The gap's now 1.4 seconds. They're slower than us into Junção.
And made them available on the iRacing Open Wheel Hub Discord. That was very kind of him. Don't really want to get caught for too long here. Sent it too much over that curve. Idiot.
The lap time was at 1:13.74. That's a new fastest lap for Karen, 1:11.55.
Yeah, unfortunately, with how many people run the series, I can't imagine it's a very lucrative business selling setups for this car, unfortunately. And the thing I liked about Ben's setups when he was building them for ARA was that he was driving in the series every week as well. So while they may not have been identical to his set, I think he said that he sometimes made his sets a little less safe. He was...
Car left. Clear left, B18. That was 113.09. Showing the meatball flag. We'll need to come into the pits for repairs. Front right, 95%. Right rear, 97.
Shit.
That's a new fastest lap for
Is that
Karen,
my fault?
111.29.
Oh god, look at that net code. Oh. Can't even be upset at Armin
The
for
leader,
that.
Mario, is pitting. Webber in front is pitting.
Doesn't look like you got a nose there. So annoyed at that. It's because he opens up the corner. See, and this is not saying it's Armin's fault, not at all. But that turn where you see the wheel just switch just there changes the prediction trajectory, and it doesn't recover enough.
New fastest lap for Kerr, 111.17.
Oh, I was sure I was leaving enough room to... I mean, that's the hit. Alright, let's look at the start. And then it looks like I'm getting an early shower, which is good for getting up early. Smoky. Well, I was really interested to see where my strat is going to bring us out.
The leader has just done a 111.45.
I think towards the end there... yeah, because I was doing like 13 flats. I got down to 13 flats. Done a 12.7. If I could do 13 flats, was I racing? Michael, was down there too. He'd done some 12s. Yeah, maybe we wouldn't have.
Francisco ahead is pitting.
Let's go back and have a look at the start. I'll wrap this up. We got a great start. Got around 2 cars, and there was 1 car that didn't grid. And I see 4 wide and just go no.
111.26.
And then it kicks off. So go up here. Oh, I understand why Florian's going there, but that's the very definition of a closing wedge, unfortunately. Ronaldo in a way has just gone straight. Yeah, oh god, that's hard to call. And then look, there's number 8, Luke Vesti, and just taken out. Which slows up car 2 up from us. Slows up us, means Michael gets past. We probably wouldn't have. Anymore. Yeah, I think taken here because we're trying to leave space.
You're welcome, Mario.
Yeah, so we lost at least 3 places there. That's annoying. Oh well. And then yeah, the rest of our race was kind of we didn't quite have the pace to get past Michael. Michael and I were too even on lap speed. Even though I had the softer tyres, I couldn't quite make use of them in the right spots on the high fuel. So yeah, that's kind of the story. So as it stands right now, Mario Bodlosh from Liam Kerr, Leopold Staneris is 3rd. Won't be able to hang around till the end. Hey James, how you doing? But yeah, have yourselves a fantastic weekend. Enjoy the Grand Prix coming up soon. You joined at just the wrong time, James. You've joined just in time, James, to rewind and see how my race went, knowing that it doesn't end well. And yeah, unfortunately, if you rewind just a little bit, bit of netcode into T1, so was unfortunate, very unfortunate. But yeah, I'm gonna jump off to bed because I've got to sleep between now and the Grand Prix. So if I go now, 15 minutes for a shower, hop into bed, I might just get over 4 hours. Just. But yeah, certainly is unfortunate, and no idea how much iRating I'm going to be losing for that. But yeah, probably going to take me back under 3.4. I couldn't believe it. I was 3.4k before this race. So hey, have yourselves a lovely Brazilian or Sao Paulo Grand Prix, and yeah, well, it looks like I might only lose 49. That's not as bad as Luke or Ronaldo, over 100. Have yourselves a fantastic Brazilian Grand Prix. I'll catch you in a couple of weeks' time, assuming I don't stream in between, or when we unfortunately have to leave the exact circuit matches. The next few races we don't have the circuits on iRacing. We've got some absolutely fantastic Formula 1 circuits coming up, including Hockenheim to close out the season. So yeah, stick around for that. Right, have yourselves a great time, and I'll catch you later.